Today we're gonna do the crumble pie review. Kind of hesitant on pies. So we got, if you can see that, we got the apple, French silk, and cookie in the cream. We're doing apple pie last. That being because I make a crumble apple pie, so I'm super critical on this pie if it's gonna be good or not. So we're doing that one last. We're gonna start out with the cookies and cream. It's actually my least favorite pie, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'll show you the pie real quick before we dive into it. We're gonna go right in. Oop. Okay, never mind. Take it back. Maybe just haven't had a good cookies and cream pie. Yo, this is fire. Yo. Super light, super fluffy. Graham cracker is perfect. Spot on Oreo. It honestly straight up tastes like an Oreo cookie McFlurry. 9.5 out of 10. The whipped cream isn't as good as I'd like it to be, but solid. 9.5 out of 10. Moving on, we're gonna go to the French silk. Kind of off and on like chocolate cream pies, but I've never gone to them as a favorite. But we're gonna try it, maybe I'll change my opinion. I love these little pie tins, but they've been way too easy. Okay, yeah, exactly what I expected it to be. If you ever had like the Swiss Miss chocolate pudding cups, that's spot on exactly what this tastes like. It literally just tastes like chocolate pudding. So I'm gonna give that like an 8. It's not what I wanted it to be. The chocolate's perfectly rich, perfect with the whipped cream. It tastes you artificial like a box pudding. But last but not least, we're gonna go to that apple. Right off rip, the crust is kind of weak. They could have done way better with that. Granted, this is a mini. It's not the big full size, but the crust could be better. The apple pie filling actually looks like apple pie filling. I don't really see chunks of apple, but it looks like apple pie filling. The crust crumble on the top. It's kind of lacking, looks like graham crackers. Like I said, I make a crumble apple pie. So my review is a little biased. That's what it's looking like when you pull it out of there. Okay. The crust is weak. The crust is literally... I hope the crust on the bigger pie is better than this one, because this crust I'm giving it a 0. It's not at all what it should be. The filling itself kind of reminds me of like apple strudels, like an apple Danish kind of filling. The little crumbs on top. Crumbs on top are fine. I really want to give it a higher rating, but I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10 just because of the crust. I might have to do a review, like run it back on getting the bigger size, but right now that crust is a 0. That's not it. But overall, giving it 8. 8 out of 10 overall for everything as a whole. I wasn't going to do pies because I'm kind of critical on pies, but I had to at least give it a shot. So check back next time for